Emily Carter had just turned 24 when she decided to take a solo trip across the U.S. to find herself after a painful breakup. While waiting for a delayed flight at the Denver International Airport, she struck up a conversation with a calm, soft-spoken man in uniform, Jason Brooks. He was flying to Virginia, where he was stationed after his recent deployment in the Pacific. Their conversation started with complaints about the flight delay and drifted into books, childhood memories, and life goals. When their flights were called, they exchanged numbers with no expectations. Over the next few weeks, what began as occasional messages turned into hours-long conversations. They shared their hopes, secrets, fears, and favorite songs. Despite the 1,700-mile distance between them, something powerful was growing. Jason invited her to visit Virginia. Nervous but excited, Emily booked a flight. Their chemistry in person was even more undeniable. Long distance wasn't easy. Jason had to leave for another deployment. For 6 months, their only connection was through video calls, letters, and daily emails. Emily would fall asleep reading his messages, while he kept a photo of her beside his bunk. They fought sometimes, over time zones, loneliness, jealousy, and fear. But every time, they chose each other again. One winter night, Emily got a call. Jason had been injured during a shipboard accident. He was being flown back to the U.S. for recovery. She flew across the country immediately and stayed by his hospital bed for 3 weeks straight. It was there, during the most painful moment of his life, that he looked at her, pale, bandaged, and scared, and said, "If you still want me after this, I'll never let you go." She whispered, "I already chose you." Jason recovered slowly. Emily moved to Virginia. They lived in a small apartment, often broke, eating noodles for dinner, but they were happy. Truly happy. They built a life on loyalty, patience, and deep emotional connection. Jason got a medical discharge and went to school using the GI Bill. Emily opened a small art gallery. On their 4-year anniversary, Jason took Emily back to the airport where they met. He walked her to the very bench where their first conversation happened. He pulled out a small ring and said, "From the first flight delay to every delay we've overcome together, I want to wait with you, grow with you, fight with you, for the rest of our lives." Tears rolled down her cheeks as she said yes. Today, Jason and Emily live in Asheville, North Carolina, with their 2 kids and a golden retriever named Milo. They speak at military family events about surviving distance, trauma, and choosing love again and again. They always say, real love isn't found. It's built. Don't forget to like, share, and comment for more interesting videos like